an overhand right in the head.
There's a chopping right hand that did the most damage. Right, then another hard right hand back with Cowdell once again. He found exactly the punch you were talking about, Ray.
Well, Sanchez found out how effective that right hand was, and he will continue to use it.
Sanchez, or rather Cowdell, bleeding under the left eye, over the right eye. As we approach the 15-second mark here in round 9. Cowdell continues to stick that jab. And another hard right hand, catching him right on the back. Salvador Sanchez just measuring his man now as we come to the end of the 9th round.
Well, we said earlier that Patrick Cowdell fought in spurts and sometimes bled in spurts, and he's bleeding now, and his corner is ministering to him. It doesn't appear to be a really, really bad cut at this point, but it may be disconcerting to him more than anything else, because after that, he started to get hit from right hand. I think that's sufficient trouble. Let's take a look at that right hand, Sanchez's best punch of the fight, as he moves forward, almost like the grim death that he represents as a featherweight champion. A very good right hand. It's not the first blood Cowdell has ever seen of his own, so I don't think we're going to see him back off here.
Cowdell, the first man to the center of the ring to meet the champion Salvador Sanchez. Round 10. Not a lot of people thought it would go this far.
This could very well be the round that Sanchez gets Cowdell out of there. Not taking anything away from Cowdell, because he looks so impressive up to this point.
Cowdell continues to get that left hand in the face of Sanchez, but really, almost a matter of time. Sanchez really caught him in the 9th round, hurt him not once, but on several occasions.
Well, Sanchez is just going pop shots now, trying to get closer and see it and feel out an opening and take advantage of it.
Again, Cowdell peppering the face of Salvador Sanchez with the left hand. Bleeding starting now, actually looks like from the bridge of the nose from Cowdell. And also over the right eye once again.
Cowdell's left jab is not as stiff and sharp as it was in the earlier round. Fatigue seems to be setting in, or just a matter of punishment he's taking from Sanchez.
Cut over the right eye, opens up once again, although it is not bleeding quite as profusely as it was in the last round.
Once again, I see Sanchez set this man up with that right hand, because he lures his opponent in, throws the left jab, and comes across with that overhand right.
Sanchez really very much business in the ring. His expression has not changed from the opening round. Didn't change when he was on the defensive, didn't change when he was on the offense. Bleeding over the left eye has stopped on Pat Cowdell, but continues somewhat over the right eye, not to the point of being any kind of hindrance right at this juncture.
Come on, Pat, let it go, Pat. Let it go, Mike.
Cowdell's corner encouraging him. With a good left hand sends Cowdell back. It seemed to hurt him.
Cowdell needs to be throwing that left jab while the champion just moving around to score some points. And Sanchez, he needs to start being a little bit more aggressive instead of backing away.
Again, a left hand by Sanchez off a right hand by Pat Cowdell. Cowdell sticks the jab in the face of Salvador Sanchez once again. Sanchez comes back with a jab of his own. There's a lot alongside the nose of Pat Cowdell now. Sanchez goes downstairs, still looking for the right hand.
Sanchez should go for the body a little bit more.
Sanchez still continuing to stalk his man. Taking his time, he's very patient, looking for the one punch. And the end of round 10, and it was a round, Larry, that really Pat Cowdell kind of got back in it a little bit.
I don't think he's ever backed off. You have to be impressed. He's the embodiment of the doughty English fighter. He goes back to England,
beautiful
having
man.
fought bravely and well in defeat.
Beautiful round.
He just heard his corner say that was a beautiful round, Pat.
It's all right now, look. Yeah, don't pull it, look. It's okay.
Okay,
thanks, Pat. Okay. It's okay, look.
It's not easy to fight well when you don't have any strength.
The 11's coming up, mate.
Ray, you don't have anything to back it up with.
That's true, Larry. And fighting a champion need every little bit of extra, a bit of power you can get.
Larry, let's talk about your scoring. You gave some of the middle rounds to Cowdell, but how do you see the fight right at the moment?
I have the champion ahead about 6 rounds to 4 at this point.
So we come to the 11th round. And this time Salvador Sanchez comes out seemingly intent to say enough is enough. This is with the right hand. Sanchez scores with the right hand and that backs Cowdell up once again, but does not draw any more blood. Cowdell's corner has done a pretty good job. Sanchez has slipped in that same area on 2 or 3 occasions.
Sanchez has landed big punches, big right hands from Cowdell, and it's not going to take one punch to get Cowdell out of there. It's going to take a series of combinations.
Well, he hurt him in the 9th round, and really that was the only round in which Salvador Sanchez really has caused any serious damage on Pat Cowdell.
Another major problem with Sanchez is the fact that his shoes are giving him a lot of trouble. He can't really get his foot.
A little more blood over the eye and alongside the nose of the challenger, Pat Cowdell now. The blood is not going into the eye, it is alongside the eye. Cowdell continues to score with a jab, which has been pretty consistent.
You know, but it's quite natural that Pat Cowdell came here to fight, came here to win, because he's in tremendous shape. I thought fatigue had set in for a while, but here once again he's surprised.
There's also a little blood on the face of Salvador Sanchez, although that could be Pat Cowdell's blood. Quite tell where it's coming from, if in fact it is coming from Sanchez.
You know Sanchez throws that right hand, and he slides when he throws it because of the shoes he has on.
That was a good right hand there by the champion, backing the challenger up, and another right hand causes Cowdell to hold on momentarily. Another chopping right hand on the side of the face of Pat Cowdell, and more blood showing on the right side of the face of Cowdell.
Something to point out with Sanchez, he has very, very good skin because he's been peppered with that left jab of Cowdell, and there's been not even an abrasion yet.
Not even really swollen at all, as a matter of fact. That left hand caught the glove of Pat Cowdell, no damage. There's an uppercut that scores by the champion on Cowdell. Chopping right hand sends Cowdell backward. And another right hand to the side of the face, and Cowdell is hurt. End of round 11. Tough round for Cowdell, good round for the champion.
We'll take a look at that last flurry here momentarily as Salvador Sanchez begins to impose himself on his opponent. Moving forward patiently. Sanchez seems to know when the end of the round is coming, Ray. He usually starts a flurry with about 20 to 30 seconds left.
Well, what I know is the damage that those uppercuts. He brings his punches under, and that's I think going to be the factor in the fight. At this point now.
If you want to lose on points, you're doing fine. If you want to win, you've got to do a bit more work. Same style, more work. We heard the words there of Mickey Duff telling Cowdell that he just had to keep at it, but just harder.
Mickey Duff's not in there.
And Pat Cowdell trying to do just that. Heed the advice of Mickey Duff. He's got a pretty tough customer to heat it with.
The advice from the other corner is take him out now. It'll be a heck of a round.
Somebody should fall, and if I were a betting man, I think my money'd be with the champion.
I don't know. You know, I just don't know.
Cowdell comes after him. The champion comes after Cowdell. Crowd is on its feet here at the Astrodome. Pretty good fight, whichever way it goes. Right hand by Cowdell scores. Does not hurt the champion, however. Sanchez comes back, swinging a little bit wildly.
Well, now I see that Cowdell's wincing every time that Sanchez throws his body shot and an uppercut. I think you're right. This could be the round.
Sanchez still completely unmarked. Blood showing again on the face of Pat Cowdell. Body punches are taking their toll on Pat Cowdell, as Ray Leonard mentioned. Almost doubled him over with that last punch.